Wanted me to fail out of spite, I didn't. All bark, but they don't bite, they timid. Thinking that it happened overnight, but it didn't. In it for the long haul flight.
It's week 3 of the National Football League, and if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Lumberjacks and the NightHawks, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over him for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Throw takes him to the sideline, but he gets both feet in with the catch.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And a short gain only as he gets up to the 37. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Looking to the air here. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one doesn't go far.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
The NightHawks flying out their punt team. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Secures this at the 17. And he's brought down before the return gets far. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Motioning him from the slot right. They give it to him again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
That one's caught along the left sideline. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get this down to the 40. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Back to throw now. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives them the first. Quite the opening drive they put together, partner. New set of downs all the way down to the 25. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. Through one quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from this one right after this. Time to begin the 2nd quarter, and we'll pick up with what's already been a lengthy possession. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. He's going to throw this one. Finds his back complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
He finds him beyond the marker. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs. They'll run here on 1st down. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Back-to-back carries here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1. And now they're left with 3rd and 7. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from Brazil. The Lumberjacks looking for a score before halftime. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Looking for a throw here. He has the first over the middle. Touchdown! He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. He fields it from the 8. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. So here comes this offense for its 2nd series of the game. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Throwing it to start this drive. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they face 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to Davis. And he's tackled for a short gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. That's completed right side. And that is a touchdown! The NightHawks earn the chance to tie before halftime. A I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the NightHawks tie this game 7-7. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. Has it downfield working the left. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that's cut in the end zone for the touchdown. The Lumberjacks get some late points and the lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lumberjacks break that tie and now lead by 7. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. Their offense headed out now. Not much time left before the half. With the time remaining, we'll see if they can get this into field goal range before halftime. To throw here on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Tight end reels in the shallow throw.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing from the gun here. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. 2nd and 3 now. From the 36. Throwing the out route complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. All set up now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. They'll throw it again. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Now out comes the field goal unit as they try this one. From the left hash, this would be 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. so they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon, they're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. He's going to lob one deep down the left sideline. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. And with that, we've reached the break. The Lumberjacks visitors, but fighting out to an early advantage. Now we'll head back to North America ever so briefly. Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin our trip around the NFL with an interesting one right off the bat. And it's the visitors who are out in front in the second quarter. The Bison's locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. From there, we say adios, America. Hola, Mexico City, as we check out the action down at Estadio Azteca. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. The Bulls playing well early as they get it to 2-1 with the victory. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. The Huskies trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. Both these teams making their way out of the tunnel, and we're ready for the second half. And for the call, we send it back to Kate Scott and the...
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Their offense taking the field now for the opening drive of the second half. And they really leaned on that passing game in the first half, Brock. Let's see if that emphasis continues to start the third. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. He's dropping back to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Now they'll throw out of the gun. That one's complete over the middle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Looks like play has been paused. We've got a timeout taken by the defense. Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. On 1st down, they'll run. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And they're going to have a first down.
So all he needed to see right there before the snap. Defense way overcommitted to stopping the quick pass. It became really easy to hand it off and watch that running back do the rest.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
I don't know, Kate. I didn't think he had it. That back did. He knew exactly where he had to get for the first down. Pops up right away and signals first down.
He still has room inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 25. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
This time it's a passing play. Bails out of the pocket quick. He tucks it and takes off. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Davis. And he's in for the touchdown. The NightHawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
Kicking team out to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the NightHawks push their lead to 3. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our 3rd quarter. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's just a field goal game right now as we get set for our final quarter. Second and 3 now. From the 34. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that'll give him a first down. They'll throw it. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after a short gain. Only 1 yard on the run. They're going to need to pull a rabbit out of the hat, Brock, on this 3rd and very long. Back to throw it. Catch made over the middle. Decent gain here, but short of the 1st.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. It's the 2-minute warning from Rio. NightHawks only up by a few. All right, here we go. Second down. Back to the well again. And he's brought down for a loss. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Another carry for him. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. And right away we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll go down here at the 16. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. A gain of a lone yard, but Brock, that's all they needed. 1st down. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the 2nd half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.